Hi, it's Keith from Home Team Fitness, and today I'm going to tell you about my recent diagnosis with sleep apnea. So about 8 weeks ago, I went to the hospital to go and pick up this device. Basically, it's like a smartwatch, and then it's got a little cable that comes out and attaches to your finger. So I had to wear that for a couple of nights, and then I had to take it back up to the hospital. Then I had to wait for about 5 weeks then to get the results. They got back to me, I had a phone call with the doctor, and basically they went through everything that had happened and what they'd found, and they said, yes, you have got sleep apnea. I stopped breathing on average around about 8 times an hour. My oxygen levels also dropped down to around about 80%. He was going through a few things of what needs to be done next. So with that, I have to go and check out, which is going to be tomorrow. Got back up to the hospital, got to go and get set up to try and wear this CPAP device to try and help keep the airways clear so I can keep on breathing through the night. So what sort of symptoms was I getting? So for a good few years now, on and off, I've been waking up all of a sudden, shooting out of bed, trying to get myself breathing again. I've just completely stopped breathing. And then sometimes I can get it going within about 5 seconds. Other times it can take around about 10 seconds plus. So literally I'm gasping for air, can't breathe at all, and I'm literally trying to start myself breathing. Other symptoms, yes, I get told like very often by my wife that I snore terribly, very loud. Sometimes this does affect her. She goes in the opposite room to try and get some sleep. Who can blame her? A few nights ago, what she did do was she actually filmed me, bless her, to show me back my snoring, how bad it was, but for how long I actually stopped breathing. And the time she goes, basically from when I stop snoring, she says, and then when I start again is when basically that's how long I've stopped breathing. I timed them both, and twice I did actually stop for literally 33 seconds each. So that's something that they don't actually realise. By wearing that device, they couldn't actually tell that. They just realised that I stopped breathing about 8 times an hour. But when I spoke to the doctor, he was like, well, that's quite a considerable amount of time to be stopping breathing. So that's something that wasn't actually factored into that. So other things that I do is like, my wife says I twitch and jolt, where she knows that I try and get myself starting breathing again. So sometimes I don't wake up to it, and other times I do. When it's more severe, and obviously it's gone on for a long time, probably for that period of time, that's when I'm waking myself up. She says I do it so frequently, just jolting in my sleep, trying to get myself started. So that's when obviously I'm not aware of it. I'm not aware of the snoring either. To be fair, I have woken myself up a couple of times snoring. She said that I definitely stopped breathing because she watches my chest, and my chest wasn't going up and down. She was watching. I wasn't sure if she was reaching for the pillow to put over the top. I know, she might want the life insurance, who knows. So tomorrow I'm going back to the hospital to learn how to use the CPAP machine. Apparently you do this in a group, so there'll probably be a few of us by the sounds of it. So it'll be interesting to see how I get on with wearing this device. Hopefully it won't sound like my wife that she's sleeping next to Darth Vader. So I will do a follow-up video for this if you're interested, but I want to have a little chance to use it for a little while, use this CPAP device and see how it helps me. If you'd like to subscribe and maybe smash a like, then I'll be more than grateful, and I'll see you in the next one.